Good morning, Bradley J here, and I am starting this YouTube channel and videos with a whole new concept. Hello, this is Brad Sabako. Welcome to beautiful Park City. I am standing next to the beautiful white barn. I'll insert a picture into the video so you can recognize it when you see it. But I wanted to introduce you to my YouTube channel, to my Facebook business channel about living the dream in Park City, and it's entitled dreamhomesparkcity.com. I am not going to just try to show you tons of homes. My goal is to create a whole new vision and method for you out there to access the reality of what it's like to be in Park City, whether it's a vacation or full-time living. And to that end, I'm going to create videos about the lifestyle here in Park City, things to do, entertainment-wise. I could do video after video on just that alone. I'm going to talk about neighborhoods, where to live if you have a job in Salt Lake City, where the quietest areas are, where the best views are, things like that. I'm going to talk to you about shopping, restaurants. I'm going to talk to you about summer events. Here's a good one. What do you do with your children when you bring them here on vacation so that you're free to do some things with your significant other? Those are important things about living the lifestyle here in Park City. And I'm going to show you all that with lots of different technology. I hope to incorporate drone technology to give you incredible aerial views of the things, the subjects that I'm talking about. On my website, in my YouTube channel, you're going to be able to live each day, or as often as I publish a video, you're going to be able to see what I see and to understand what it's like to be here in the different seasons of the year. And yes, in the interim, I hope to sell some real estate. That's my main job. This is a hobby, but I've realized that this is a great method. Our business model is changing as realtors. You can no longer wait for people to come to you, so I'm coming to them out there, meaning you. I'm not waiting for the phone to ring, and I'm creating new technology and new opportunities for you to sit there at the luxury of your home, office, plane, using your laptop, iPhone, Samsung S7, whatever, to access video, to access my internet, to access our MLS system, which means multiple listing service, so you can access every online listing there is in town. I do this with almost exclusively referrals. I don't advertise a ton. I find that's a very expensive and wasteful thing to do. Advertising homes, individual homes in the Park Record, which is our local paper, or all the glossy magazines, is frankly a waste of time, and it's just for our clients to make them think that we're doing something. I don't give in to that pressure. What you're going to find about me is I'm different. I'm direct. I'm extraordinarily honest to a fault. I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of every home, of living here, of the issues with Salt Lake versus Park City. There's pros and cons in both. I sell homes in Salt Lake. I'm a member of their board as well. Many times people have come and said, I want to buy a house in Park City, and then they find out with their price range that it really puts them into some Salt Lake homes, which honestly, it's not a big deal. We are a suburb of Salt Lake City, and you'll realize that the first time you drive from the airport to Park City for a ski vacation or summer vacation or fall color vacation, it's 30 minutes of hassle-free freeway driving. It's the reason why we're going to continue to grow. So back on point, this channel is all about entertainment I hope you see a little bit of my personality. Is important for you to know should you choose a realtor. I have about 18 years of high-end business development, sales, and sales management for the telecom industry prior to coming to Park City 14 years ago. I loved that career. I worked for companies such as Philips, Nokia twice. I was the very first U.S. salesperson that Nokia hired. I even forget the year, somewhere in the around 1982. And of course they went to #1, and then they lost it when the Apple iPhone came out. What an incredible organization, and they just announced that they're coming back into the phone business. One of my best experiences ever. I worked for Lucent. I worked for Pactel Mobile Access, which was one of the original phone companies like Verizon and AT&T are now. So the reason why that's important to you, and it is, I have an incredible background at selling at all levels, dealing with all personality types, whether it's CEO down to the person that's buying their first home. And I've done it with civility, professionalism. I'm always learning, and you'll find me to be a straight shooter, accessible. That's one of the key differences. And I'm able to deal with anybody in this business. I've sold everything from a $65,000 lot in this town to an $11,500,000 house in Deer Valley. Now that house still ranks somewhere in the top 5 or 6 home sales of all time in Park City. To do that, you need some skills. The White Barn, to finish off, I'm going to show you so many sites about living in Park City and what we're all about. And this White Barn that you see here is iconic. It is considered one of the landmarks of town, and it's just gorgeous. And it's owned by the city. It's held in a trust for the next 100 years, and then it'll have another 100-year renewable clause. So this land and all the area around this beautiful structure is going to be protected, developed, and funded for restoration. It's spectacular, and it creates a buffer between the west portal of Park City, which is the canyons, and Park City proper town, which is this way. And it's open land that will be held in perpetuity, and we love it. It's a natural elk and deer crossing and moose crossing. Behind me is a stream. It's April 26th, 2016, a rather overcast, rainy, a little bit of snow day. The ski areas are closed. What a great year we've had, and real estate is rocking. So that's about all. Just wanted you to get a little bit of a preview of everything I'm going to do. You're going to see me using various cameras, GoPros, my Nikon, and even drone technology. And the reason I'm facing this direction now is there's a beautiful marmot that I saw just as I walked up. Big, bushy, brown marmot that makes a very high-pitched chirp that's living in that shed right behind me. I wish he came out, and just a minute ago he made a chirp, which was a warning signal for me to get away just before I went on camera. But I am a wildlife lover, and you're going to learn that about me, and I'm going to show some of it to you hopefully over time. So behind me is the north side of Highway 224, the main artery into Park City, and you see that giant hill behind me, and that is part of the nature preserve that is this White Barn. It's just referred to as the White Barn. There's lots of photographs and artwork in Old Town Park City and online that you can see painted of this structure, but I just wanted you to know that all this land around me that you see across the highway and here at the White Barn itself is all protected in perpetuity. And I can drive you around and show you various parcels in town that are just like this. They're They're held in trust. They'll never be sold.